Starting five for your LA Clippers. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 8, Marcus Morris Sr. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At guard, 6'8", number 13, Paul George. And forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. At the point, standing 6'5", number 25, your LA Clippers head coach is Ty Lue. That is our
Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point." Guys?
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Campazzo and Murray, the 1 and the 2. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's MP in at the point. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
So the Nuggets with the tip. And a memorable moment for MP not too long ago. He won his first Player of the Week award.
And BA, hard to argue with that choice. MP was just dominant. It could be the first of many Player of the Week awards if he continues that level of play.
And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by George. Pass to Leonard for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's Campazzo to the inside. Left side, Porter. Pass to Murray, who poked away. Over Leonard. Denied by Leonard.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots back.
To the wing on the left. Zubac passes to MP. Now Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A nice shot by MP.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From 9 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, the opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Timeout call, the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Your Clippers Spirit.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Jokic. Can they get it? The Nuggets with another miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Back to MP. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Porter. Oh, sweet move. And Leonard with the layup. Leonard's got 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Jokic. Blocked! Now here's MP. Defense is right there. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
It's blocked!
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Jokic missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's MP. And that one's long. Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Campazzo. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And the jam by George.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
T-shirt time.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. .110 left to play in the first. Pass to Najee. Right side Porter. Shot clock at 5. A shot to stop the drought. And another miss by Denver. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Batum gets the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Morris. 8 points in his last timeout. Porter finds Morris. And here's Cousins. Shoots over Powell. And another miss by Denver. Leonard for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. .11 seconds left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. They get the rebound.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Back to the game after this break. And Nikola Jokic at times seems like an offense unto himself, but he credits his team.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammates. I mean, it's really easy for me to do whatever I'm doing on the court.
Grant, the pieces really do fit well around him.
They really do, B.A. I mean, the Nuggets have shined when it comes to talent evaluation. As a star player, having those others to help you win is vital.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Nicholas Batum out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Norman Powell, then it's MP, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 34 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Powell passes to MP. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Powell outside. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Covered by MP. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Najee. Gordon comes in for Porter Jr. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Campazzo and Murray, the 1 and the 2. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And the Nuggets shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Porter. Gordon with it. Here's Campazzo. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. Here's Jokic. No good there. Great D that time from Zubac. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
MP with it. 12 points for him. Rebound by the Nuggets. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. George passes to MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
For Denver, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Now a timeout called by Denver. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
The Nuggets will go for a different look here. And so here is Denver. Inside. Porter in the post. Defended by Kennard. And there's Porter on the assist from Morris.
And that's Porter Jr. Shows nice follow-through on his shot, even through the contact.
2 minutes.
Pass to MP. Back to Hartenstein. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his first points of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Powell covers. Pass to Najee. Kennard against Porter. Now Cousins. Back to Porter. Jacks up a three. Hartenstein pulls it in. 1:11 left in the third quarter. MP with it. And MP throws it down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Najee. Second chance shot. The kick out to Morris. Plenty of space. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Morris has got 5 now.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And the basket by MP.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to Cousins. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Offensive board. And the layup is good off the glass. Cousins has got his second basket on the night.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
.16 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's MP from outside. Porter pulls it in. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Finished off the break. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Attacking, all right? Now, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Staying focused on the task at hand. Coach Lue urging his guys on.
Yeah, all about focus and how you execute. When this team is playing together, they're dangerous.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. MP is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Marcus Morris. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. MP, the pass to Kennard. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
MP against Morris. MP shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that. And it looks better. And it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Zubats, he's checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Kennard. And it's George in for Powell. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Murray. Porter with it from downtown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Leonard on the wing. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Again, MP missing. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Pass to Campazzo. And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, BA, again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
It's good.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Zubats finds George. Down low. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And George with the basket on the assist by MP.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
Outside Murray. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. George passes to MP. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple. And the Clippers lead by 20.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Zubats.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And making big plays when they needed it most. They captured the second game of this season series, but we're just getting started. They still got 2 games left to go against the Nuggets.
Free throw good, MP. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B, I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. A minute 9 left to play in the fourth quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
BA, he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
First free throw is good.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.